Hey guys, Bo Spurlock with Hellhound Outdoors. Somebody asked me if I'd do a video real quick on how I set up a tarp whenever I'm out. Figured I'd go ahead and get started with that, and I'll try to make this quick and sweet for you, so that way it ain't some long drawn out video. It's not that really hard of a big deal. One thing I do want to show you real quick, these little tarp clips right here, they're like four of them was like $4 or something, like basically $1 a piece. All you gotta do is cinch them on a tarp and do that. Instead of having to worry about getting a tarp and paying like $50, $60 for one of those tarps that's got the slots made to run your ridge line through, you can just attach these and do the same thing, and it's going to cost you half the price. First thing I always do is just go ahead and run a ridge line. I just basically make the ridge line. You want your tarp, it's going to be about here is the top of the tent. So just set your ridge line down low. And I always like to use just a simple knot, so that way I don't have to go back and try like hell to take it down. Basically like that right there, one of these quick release knots. And then the only thing you gotta do is just spread out your tarp. I take these little tarp clips and I just find the center of my tent, or sorry, center of my tarp. Make sure these are on there really good. And I'll put two more halfway in the center. Make sure that I got those pretty much in a good straight line. I mean, you can eyeball it and know where you're at, so that way you know what you're doing. Once you've got that part done, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just tie it to the ridge line. Just a couple of short pieces of rope. For this here, I just tie just a regular old, like you would your shoestrings, just a little loop. If you've got a problem with it sliding like this right here, it's no big deal. All you gotta do, let me get on this other side. The only thing you really gotta do is just take your rope, tie a really simple knot, and then just go over and through your loop. Cinch it down, over, through your loop, cinch it down. You do that about 4 or 5 times and your rope ain't going to go nowhere. And then you can just set it where you want it to be. like that's no big deal. Once that's done, give me a second. I'm going to grab a couple of stakes and we'll show you how to make some tent pegs. Alright guys, that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm going to let the cameraman go around and let you check everything out, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, one thing real quick, the whole reason that, I don't know if everybody knows this by now or not, but if you run your ridge line on the inside of your tent and just put your tarp over the ridge line, then whenever it rains, that ridge line acts like a wick, and it'll just suck the water from the tree, run down, and then you got water dripping in spots right there inside your tent, so that kind of defeats the purpose. Run it on the outside like this. If any water drips off from the ridge line, it's just going to hit this and run down out of the place, out of the way. I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, I try to make it for you short and sweet. Bow Spurlock with Hellhound Outdoors. If you liked the video, just or any questions, just leave comments below. Please share the channel with some of your friends or acquaintances, groups that you may be in. I also have a group page that I started on Facebook. It's Outdoors Addicts Anonymous. If you send me an invite, I'll let you join that. Also, subscribe and have your friends subscribe. It always helps the channel to grow as much as possible. And again, thank you for watching and all your support. I'll be back again with another video. Thank you.